I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it 10,000. Was all this planned from the beginning? Yeah. Because when we look at Camron and J. Cole's situation, was this a lead up to J. Cole finally sitting with Camron? Or did that lawsuit pressure, tap J. Cole on yay. I'm just asking. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people called Cam a sucker. Yeah, called Cam out of pocket for basically suing J. Cole. At the end of the day, Camron gets his wish. J. Cole comes out and sits with him. But was it all under pressure? Or was this actually planned? Let's talk about it.
This is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Oh, this is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Hey, this is Harlem legend, no cap. Harlem legend TV, we the realest on the screen. Breaking down the culture, keeping everything clean. Hip-hop stories raw, nothing in between. From the block to the world, we chasing a dream. I see the world through a lens so wide. Every hood story, every truth they hide. I'm the pulse of the block where the truth resides. Harlem legend TV, where the realness abides. Harlem legend TV, where the realness abides. Harlem legend TV, where the realness abides.
Yo, 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 yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy E Oil, aka the Harlem Legend, man. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. If you're new to the channel, if you're old to the channel, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video or going live. I mean, we've seen it all before, y'all. And to keep it real with you, Camron has been on fire on the internet. Yeah, I gotta keep it real. First, they had the Shine situation, which it's still going on today. Him and Brandy. Hey, it is what it is. Shout out to Mace. But at the end of the day, now we're speaking on the J. Cole and Camron situation. So we all know Camron actually ended up suing J. Cole. Yeah, for an agreement after Camron did a song with him and made money with him and he just wanted a favor in exchange. J. Cole, look, I got to be real. A lot of these guys that's considered the upper echelon in the industry, because that's what I consider J. Cole. He's a little, hey, look, he could drop anytime and sell anytime. He's well loved in the industry. But at the end of the day, a lot of these guys only respect lawsuits. So Cam came out and he sued them. I gotta take y'all back so y'all can hear what started all this, because Cam breaks it all down. Pay attention.
Me and J. Cole are cool, or was cool. This is exactly what happened. Being a man is keeping your word. And I know everybody's busy and everybody has things to do. But if I give you my word 4 or 5 times, I got to do it. So on his first project he did, I did an intro for him. I did the record for him for his intro. I told him I may need a verse whenever I get a project done. He said, cool. He had another project. I did a record in 20 minutes. I knocked that shit out and went off about my business. I need a verse. I'm exaggerating, but he's like the shock rain right now. And, you know, the moon got aligned with the stars. And, you know, when I write, I put my all into it. Okay, let's put your all into it then. You know what I'm saying?
Give me that verse.
He called me twice to do something, and I did it. One day you have 48 hours to do it. Then I knocked the other thing out as soon as I came to New York, because you ain't want to send me a record. You want to be in the studio with me. I knocked it out. Cool, you don't give me the record. Then I said, you know what? Forget the record. Let's do an interview. Got you. I got a project coming out in June. Let's do it around there. Cool, June is coming. Oh, we pushed the album back. I don't want to just do an interview. All right, cool. Now we're going to do it in October. All right, I'll call you back in October. Yo, what's up? Oh, man, Keller, you say I tell you October, you call October, huh?
What?
Yeah. So now this is when all the beef is going on with Kendrick Lamar. I can't do it now because I don't feel like talking about that right now. I said, look, I'll do the interview. I won't even bring that up. He says, nah, I can't do no interview and not talk about it. All right. Well, when can I get the interview? Yo, February, definite. February, I'm dead ass on February. February come. Yo, what's up? Oh, shit. Yo, I'm still working, man.
So as you can see, Cam was breaking down the runaround. Yeah, he felt like J. Cole gave him a straight up runaround. So at the end of the day, as a businessman, because respectfully, a lot of people call Cam a sucker, called him a goofball for basically suing J. Cole. But when you know you put in that much work as a businessman, you expect your return too. At the end of the day, favor for a favor. That's usually how the industry works, y'all. A lot of these guys, they may not take the bag up front. They may say, yo, look, I may need an interview later, or I need some viral situation. So when it comes down to J. Cole and Cam, yes, there's a long history here of Cam putting in work and doing certain things for J. Cole, and J. Cole just not simply responding. So at the end of the day, was this a great marketing plan? I gotta concur. This was a fire marketing plan because Camron, he put out this clip, y'all, that got everybody in an uproar, and I thought it was fire what he did. It's showing me he's starting to learn the game. Pay attention.
Listen, Neva, when she's fixing somebody's collar, I don't know what may happen next time she... What's up, man?
I'm just saying, like, a lawsuit, bro. Lawyers?
You know, it wasn't like that.
I'm just saying, bro. You got niggas like...
I ain't gonna hold y'all. Shout out to Cam. That's an excellent marketing plan. And I think what he did with J. Cole was fire because now they finally sitting down. Keep in mind, y'all only could put out the clips that they're putting out. You heard of the free clips. I need y'all to go over the It Is What It Is or Talk with Flea. It's on one of his channels right now, him and J. Cole. But J. Cole is finally speaking on the podcast and letting us all know how he felt once he seen the lawsuit. Although Cam says he wasn't going to take it nowhere, it was all about getting your attention. Pay attention, y'all.
Out the room. So when you first seen the lawsuit, what was your emotion when you see
Yo, I was like hurt, almost disappointed, like, because I got so much respect for you, you know what I mean? And I look at you like I know you are as a stand-up person. When the lawsuit come out, I'm like, come on, Cam. Right. And only because it was like, in my mind, I'm like, bro, right, you really could have hit me. Like, although it was taking a long time, I don't give a
You really could have hit me, but you was giving me the spin around already. See, a lot of people thinking that this is planned. No, this is not planned. This is very real. And Cam handled it the way he handled it. And now they turned it into a viral moment. You gotta love that.
fuck if you would have called me and been like, yo, nigga, what the like you could have screamed on me, we could have argued, boom, boom. I would have preferred that than the other way, because I was just like, damn, Cam, like it never got to that point where you couldn't like holler at me or whatever. Right. So my first thing was disappointment. And my first thought was like, fuck it then. Like this nigga ain't even know I was still gonna come to his show. Right. Like my first gut reaction, like, damn, and it's like misinformation, the lawsuit itself, and you know, the internet running with it. People hit me like, yo, what's going on with the Cam shit? Boom, boom. So like my ego reaction is like,
get the elephant out.
All right. Quietly, I'm like, man, fuck this nigga, boom, boom. Right. But quickly, I'm like, but nah, like, I get it though. Let me put myself in his shoes. Like, yo, the nigga feel like he was getting a runaround. Right. You know what I mean? He don't know you for real. And Cam mind is probably like, I seen this movie before. Right. You don't fuck with me. You don't want to do the favor. You trying to drag me out until I don't want to do it no more. Right. All right, nigga, bet. And I got one in the chamber. Right. I never signed that paperwork for that fucking, for that verse. So here you go, boom, just to like hit me in the rib. You know what I mean? And it's like, I still said in my mind, I was like, yo, I'ma still go see Cam.
And which, of course, it was never going to go nowhere. But for me, it was more like, I need to get this nigga attention.
Y'all get that? That was wow. I ain't going to hold you, y'all, because, hey, look, J. Cole felt like, damn, Cam, why you didn't reach out to me? But Cam felt like, nigga, you giving me the spin around. So it is miscommunication at the same time. And to keep it real with y'all, was this whole thing planned? I don't think so. I think Cam is moving like a businessman since he moved in the dipset era. Think about it. He was the first one to trademark Bird Gang, Dipset. Therefore, he's the rightful owner, although others helped him build it as much as a Jim Jones did. Cam was just a smarter person. He was the one that knew how to come up with the business mindset. So for Cam to sue him, I wasn't mad about that. I wasn't calling him a sucker because, yo, look, how else are you going to move on a J. Cole? Let me tell y'all something. That pressure of a lawsuit coming out, that definitely touched J. Cole, y'all. I got to be real. That definitely touched J. Cole and made him respond in a way that he had to get up on that show. Yeah, J. Cole falls to the pressures of the lawsuit. Yeah, nobody wants that on their name, especially when somebody's been doing great by you and doing business by you and making sure your career is going where it needs to go, because I believe he had a sample from Cam. Yeah. So Cam got on the songs and all that, did everything J. Cole needed him to do. See, this happens way too often in the industry. A lot of these guys, one hand washes the other, and a lot of guys don't look at it that way. So, hey, who am I? At the end of the day, J. Cole falls to the pressure of a lawsuit from Camron and pops out, and they make it a viral moment. I'm not mad at that, y'all. Are you? Look, it's your boy E-Oil, a.k.a. the Harlem Legend, man. Get down in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel about this whole situation with J. Cole and Camron. I feel like Cam did the right thing, because there's no way you're pulling up on J. Cole and putting in work on him. It don't make sense. You got to go the corporate way when it comes to a J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Drake. You see what I'm saying? You got to go corporate. That's the only way you're going to get what you rightfully, what's yours. Because at the end of the day, a lot of these guys, they claim to be very busy. J. Cole is one of the upper echelons in the industry. Camron has went to podcasting. He just wants his just due. I don't think he's a sucker for that. Do you? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video or going live. J. Cole falls to the pressures of the lawsuit from Camron. Salute.
Elephant out the room. So when you first seen the lawsuit, what was your emotion when you see it?
Yo, I was like hurt, almost disappointed, like, because I got so much respect for you, you know what I mean? And I look at you like I know you are as a stand-up person. When a lawsuit come out, I'm like, come on, Cam.
Right.
And only because it was like, in my mind, I'm like, bro,
right,
you really could have hit me. Like, although it was taking a long time, I don't give a fuck if you would have called me and been like, yo, nigga, what the like you could have screamed on me, we could have argued, boom, boom. I would have preferred that than the other way, because I was just like, damn, Cam, like it never got to that point where you couldn't like holler at me